Oops. Need my I need my table there for a second. Okay, there's the chat. Let's get that up on screen here. Right there, great. All right, hey Doogie, what's up, buddy? How's it going? How is it going today, guys? Shootings, flow of mass shootings steady enough to forget the last one, right? You guys see that title? It's going good? Good. Good, good. Very good, very good. Should I even go to a mall or out in public anymore? Yeah. Why wouldn't you? And chances are worse you get hit by a car, bro. You get into a car accident and killed than you will by a mass shooting. You know? What are you worried about? Go live your lives, man. You know, when someone wins the lottery, do you go out and suddenly go buy a whole bunch of lottery tickets? Because you think someone won the lottery, so does that mean you're going to win the lottery? Why do people think like that? It is just a little closed-minded, Patrick, you know? Mass shootings happen all the time. The chances of you being involved in one are very slim. Do I know anybody personally that has been at the scene of a mass shooting? No. Do you? You know, just like I don't know anybody who's won the fucking lottery either. You know? I'm not that worried about it. It's not on my, my top list of things to avoid going into public places because I'm afraid of a mass shooting. I'm really not. I just don't think the chances are that high for me, you know? So. Okay, let's put this back on the cha-cha. The cha-cha. Hey, Joe, what's up, buddy? How's it going, bro? Got a little bit of a headache. It's not really a headache. It's like this tight feeling kind of in the back of my skull. It's not really a headache yet. I've got a new underwater camera. This is a 4K. I like the one that Tula got so much, and it just wasn't working properly. I couldn't get it to do HD footage. So I bought another one. I bought a little step-up version, and I've got it all charged up and ready. I can't wait to try it out, Maybe today I'll take it down to the Springs and get some really good footage, and we'll have some HD widescreen footage of the underwater world, which is just going to be amazing, I'm sure. Not much going good. Okay, Joel, good. James, what's up? Megsy, hello. Hello. Cool, yeah, we're all doing good. So, there's just so many shootings that we can't even stay mad at the last one because there's a new one to learn about. And with that kind of, I guess you would call it a recidivity rate, that turnover rate, whatever you want to call it. It makes it just about impossible to focus on one thing and say it's a problem and then pull it apart while a whole new one happened. The only thing you can really do is just add them all up and say, we're getting so many of them, something has to be done. There's just too many. You got to do something to stop it. That's the only thing you can do. You can't just go back and look at the last one because there's already been 3 more since you start looking at the last one, It kind of self-defeats. I'm very interested to see how this is going to go. We've got this woman, she's running for governor here in the state of Florida. And she's very political. You know, she'll say out of one side of her mouth, she'll say, cannabis users, hi Marie, good morning. Cannabis users deserve firearm rights. That's what she says out of one side of her mouth. Then out of the other side of her mouth, she says, I kicked the NRA out of the gun licensing program in Florida. I've never accepted $1 from the NRA. You're like, well, which is it? Do you support my Second Amendment rights or do you not support my Second Amendment rights? Oh, well, she's not going to tell you exactly because she wants everybody to vote for her. So it's that ambiguity that these politicians thrive on. They rely upon it. And if they don't have ambiguity, then they're not going to win. They've got to be confusing. They got to make it seem good for this half. They got to make it seem good for that half. And they never tell you the full story. So which is it? You know, you think cannabis users should have gun rights, but you don't support the NRA. Isn't that kind of contradictive? It contradicts itself, doesn't it? Which is it? Can't trust her. Can't trust her at all. You know, and you can't trust any of these politicians because they're all the same. Hey, Sean, what's up, buddy? You can't trust any of them. They're all the same. And, they just expect you to come running to that voter booth and support them without question. And sorry, I can't do it. I can't support any of these people anymore. None of them. You know? Don't double talk me. Don't fucking lie to my face. You know? So I can see you guys are rabid this morning, chomping at the bit, as usual. Good morning and hello to all of you. Yes. Yeah, voting doesn't make sense. Right, I know. Lisa, good morning. Pretty much pointless. You know, when you follow people that follow someone, you see those tweets because they're liking them and retweeting them and shit. Even if you don't follow someone like Andrew Yang, you unfollow him because you're sick of seeing his bullshit. Because the guy doesn't even make sense. He's a fucking politician through and through. So when you see Andrew Yang's, well, you unfollow him and you're like, oh, you go on Twitter next day and you're still seeing his shit. Because someone that you follow, some cuck bitch, is still liking his shit. So, because you follow that other person and he likes something Andrew Yang says, you have to see. So, Ron Placone puts up, for fuck's sake, Twitter, stop showing me Andrew Yang's tweets. It's like the thoughts of a teenager who got interested in politics a year ago. I know, right? That's Andrew Yang summed up really well. You know what I told Ronnie? I said, I unfollow people that follow people I hate. And that way I don't have to see any of the bullshit. That's what I do. Oh, you follow Donald Trump? Well, I just unfollowed you. You know, I got like 200 unfollows that day. And I saw a whole bunch of people were following Yang. I unfollowed all them. A whole bunch of people following Nancy Pelosi. I unfollowed them. A whole bunch of people following Hillary Clinton. I unfollowed all of them. You know, you follow Barack Obama. I unfollow you. You follow, Joe Biden. I unfollow you. It's that simple. That's how I do it. That's my trick. It works great. Because I don't just want to not hear from that individual. I don't want to hear from the people that support him. See how that works? That's it. You know, I'd just rather not hear what fucking Joe Biden has to say. I'd rather not hear what Kamala Harris has to say. I'd rather not hear what Andrew Yang or, AOC, or whoever else you're out there cuck following around, I'm going to unfollow you. Period. I've noticed some of the people, you got like that Jeff Tiedrick guy. Some of you guys think, oh, I'm going to follow Jeff Tiedrick. Oh, he's so cool. He looks like, whoever the fuck. He looks like some guitar player or something. You follow him because he makes so much sense. He doesn't make any sense at all. He's got like 1 million followers on Twitter. The guy doesn't make any sense at all. He's a left-wing nut. He's a blind Joe Biden supporter, a Hillary Clinton supporter. I guess you don't read through all of his tweets. You just see one thing that he said that made sense to you, so you start following him around like a little puppy. Reef Breland is delving into the C word. I see. No Mickey Const, who you guys know how I like to say her last name. He agrees with me on that. But yeah, funny. He's getting his ass beat all over Twitter for saying it. Women are calling him misogynist. And I'm like, well, that's what you get, buddy. You got to use the word all the time. You can't just all of a sudden go out on Twitter and call one woman the C word and think you're not going to get called out for it. Who's the last man that you referred to as a cunt? Seriously. Because you got to do that first. And then you've got license, man. But you got to pay for that license by using the word in a blanket format. You got to apply it to everybody like peanut butter. You spread it all over, evenly over the whole slice of bread. Don't leave anybody out. There's cunts all over the place. You make sure you call them that, and then you can call Naomi Cunts the cunt that she is too. But since you didn't, Reef, since you just decided to call her out, you used that word one time for one woman, now you gotta pay the price. And you've been rude to me in the past, and I couldn't give a fuck about you. Just so you know, since you've been so fucking rude to me. I couldn't give a fuck about you. You don't follow me. You don't retweet me. We're both pundits that support cannabis, and for some reason you don't want to be my friend. Okay, fine, go fuck yourself. Fine. I enjoy watching it called out as a misogynist. It's hilarious. I know it's not true, but it's still hilarious, and you deserve it. All right, send that one over to Independent Left Out News, his buddy. Send that one on over. All right, what else is going on here? I guess I have to go see what I've retweeted this morning really quick. It's the most interesting thing on the internet is my Twitter feed. Okay, that's a good one. If you still support the people you voted for, you haven't been paying attention. It's now got 78 likes. Yeah, 78 likes, 18 retweets. I want to thank every single one of you for coming over to Twitter and playing ball. Thank you. That's my pinned tweet. It's got 78 tweets. It makes me feel great to see that many likes on 78 likes, not 78 retweets. It's got 18 retweets, but 78 likes. Thank you so much. It really makes me feel good to see that sort of attention. And that tweet totally deserved that kind of attention too. So I know that was mostly, it wasn't really you guys per se. It was more Unholy Rome, but you guys that helped, thank you. And for those of you who refuse to go to Twitter to help me out and give me a retweet, or those of you that are on Twitter, see my tweets and ignore them, go fuck yourselves. Okay? I'd spit on you if I could. People seem confused that men can be abused by their partner. Yeah. Confusing, huh? Whatever. Okay. These are all old tweets now. What else is going on, man? What else is going on? So there are people that I still follow that follow Bernie Sanders, who I do not follow So I will go and I will unfollow them too. So I don't have to see Bernie Sanders' bullshit either. Okay. Cool. Hello. You need to stay in the streets. Yeah, stay in the streets where Pelosi won't see you. But you know that is where we need to be. She's right. We do need to stay in the streets. Her name is the future is bleak. Yeah. There is a thing called emotional abuse men get from women. And we get physical abuse too from women. You know, there's all kinds of abuse. There's all kinds of abuse. Hubby and her. Oh, yeah, that's nice. Imagine the celebration when our politicians manage to get away with sending $40 billion out and nobody tracking where the money actually goes. Yeah, that's how Biden does it. Biden announces a new $700 million in military aid for Ukraine. Yeah, $700 million. It's almost another billion. God, Ron DeSantis is such an idiot. All right, nothing going on there. Just trying to find something to talk about here, guys. There's really not a lot going on. Florida's red flag law is taking guns from thousands of people. What's the red flag law? So for speech, they're taking your guns away. If you make threats publicly on social media, there is a judge in Hillsborough County, Florida, who is looking up your social media comments and then sending the police to your house and taking your guns away from you. Wow. Better watch what you say on the internet, man. No one ever believes us, that's why. Yeah, right? click a switch. He's such an idiot, Joe Biden. He's such an idiot. Is this giant powerhouse? Right? I don't have guns. What if I did? I wonder what percentage of the war. Big guy. I don't know. It just depends on how. It's his friends. It's not even him. He doesn't need the money for himself. He wants the money for the people that pay for his political funding. Corporations that make sure that he gets elected again. That's how it works. He wants to get elected again. He doesn't care about the money, but he knows if he gets the money to these big war companies, they're going to see to it that he gets elected again. They're going to do everything in their power so they can keep making that money. That's the job of the president, is to please the corporations that profit off of war. That's the president's job in this country. That's the rules that we all live under, man. You don't own any guns? Wink, wink. Do you think civilians should be allowed to purchase weapons designed to be used in battle, like the AR-15? Dude, what battle was the AR-15 ever used in? I'd love to know, Stephen Colbert, you freaking gun-grabbing Hillary Clinton-supporting idiot. Let me know. Well, which battle was the AR-15 used in? Oh, that's right, it never was used in warfare, ever. Hilarious. You need some bigger bullets, man, that are going to penetrate body armor, you know? You bring an AR-15 to a fully auto fight, really? That doesn't even make sense. Sunday Review. Authorities said the gunman was able to obtain the weapon legally. Oh, authorities said the gunman was able to obtain the weapon. Yeah, all the school shootings. Yeah, all the guns were obtained legally. Glenn Greenwald's worried about Johnny Depp trial right now while all this other shit's going on. What an idiot. Oh, look what's going on with the famous people. Glenn Greenwald. Let's see what's going on with the famous people right now. Yeah, great timing, Glenn. Good morning, Dom. JB. And a bunch of strings of letters that make no sense. What's up, buddy? Gunman is greater than a knife man. Where are the shooters with shotguns? Joking. Okay.
Are you comfortable on that table? Are you comfortable up here? Huh? Are you? Okay. No fighting. No fighting. I'm making nice. I don't expect you to bite me. No biting.
Is there another gallon of milk out there in the garage? Do you know?
I have no idea.
Oh, okay.
I'll go look.
I didn't see one when I was out there.
There's one out there already, so.
Okay, thank you.
Costco has milk.
You think I need a bomb rip?
That's my man. That's my man. That's my man. He's my man.
True Black, I guess it is. Some True Black, man. That's what I'm down to, basically. Dude, bear. When it's right to bear arms, is it B-A-R-E or is it B-E-A-R like a bear in the woods? I misunderstood the spelling of the word bear, I think. The right to bear arms. B-E-A-R like a bear.
Person's right.
I thought that it was spelled B-A-R-E like when you're bear. Like to bear. It's B-E-A-R like bear. Huh? Like a bear, baby. I just learned something today. God, Elon Musk is an idiot. Johnny Ascamp says the royal family can suck my jubilee. The right to bear arms is B-E-A-R. I didn't know that. I thought it was the right to bear arms with B-A-R-E. Isn't that funny? I learned something today. Rogan, are you looking for this? Rogan, are you looking for this? You looking for that chili? Rogan's having fun. Well, we should talk about the massacre at Wounded Knee. We should talk about that. That's important history to go over. So, the largest mass shooting in U.S. history happened in December 29th, 1890. When 297 Sioux Indians at Wounded Knee Creek on the Pine Ridge Indian Reservation in South Dakota were murdered by federal United States agents and members of the 7th Cavalry who had come to confiscate their firearms for their own safety and protection. After the majority of the Sioux had peacefully turned in their firearms, the cavalry turned on the people, murdering all of them. 297 victims in total. 200 were women and children. Wounded Knee was among the first federally backed gun confiscation attempts in the United States history. So, let's remember Wounded Knee anytime these idiots want to come grab our guns. All right, let's think about that. That's what the United States government did. And as far as I can see, we still have systemic racism in this country. I don't trust them one bit. To bear arms, to B-A-R-E, bear arms, right? Bear guns. Good morning, Nick. Good morning, buddy. Daily. So daily, the Ukrainians are suffering anywhere, Zelensky says, 60 to 100 deaths a day from the Russians, and 500 wounded every day from the Russians. Wonder how long they can sustain those numbers. Come line up and join Ukraine in the battle against, Mother Russia. Best of luck to you. The United States government, this is good, the United States government has been arming Ukraine because they're allies. The United States government has been seeking to disarm Russia because they're opponents. In totally unrelated news, the United States government seeks to disarm you. Right? Marjorie Taylor Greene predicts straight people will soon be extinct. Yeah, she was being hyperbolic, obviously. I mean, she's obnoxious, yes, and she says dumb shit. But you could tell when she said that, she was being hyperbolic. She was intentionally being silly. We're helping them as we can, but it's true that Russians are pushing hard every day, sir. Hey, man, what's up, buddy? Yeah, I know. I mean, I apologize to you, Poland, on America's behalf, because it was America who started this war. It's our fault. So don't blame Russia for taking back the land of the people that America helped murder 14,000 of in Donbass. I'll come right back to that, okay? Give me a second, please. not crazy. I needed you to know I'm not crazy. Okay, so. Yeah. What's up, everybody? Time for the clothed half of the show. Crystal. Hey man, I'm living nearby. Okay, well, I'm not trying to have my son get killed in school. If taking my guns would save my kids so that some gun trigger happy bastard won't hurt them while learning, so be it. Crystal Burgess. Right on, Crystal. If taking my guns would save my kids. Well, what if they take your guns and then a burglar comes in or a rapist comes in or a murderer comes in to kill your kids and you don't have a gun to protect them? What about at that point, Crystal Burgess? Would you be offering to me that crime doesn't exist and you don't need to protect your children in your home? Let me know. It's an interesting tack that you take, and I'm just kind of curious where you're going to go with that. I'll play chess with you about the American. By the way, I was watching your videos often. I was learning a lot of growing stuff from you. It's nice to be here. It's been quite a long time, 10 years. Okay, Shakur, right on, buddy. Tupac Shakur. Tupac Shakur. Tupac Shakur. It's got like a rhythm to it. I would get a knife. Yeah, and what if they have an illegal gun that they didn't turn into the government? Whatever. Enjoy bringing your knife to a gunfight. You know, you're gonna turn your gun in. I'm not gonna turn mine in. You know, and there's a bunch of other people who ain't gonna turn theirs in. And what if one of those people shows up to your house to hurt you or your family? Yeah. You know, the government isn't always looking out for your best interest, just so you know. And if you really feel that your children are in harm's way by sending them to a public school, look at that. You know, look at the school. Look at the safety concerns around that. You could consider homeschooling. You know, you don't have to send them into a school. I always thought, you know, since the pandemic, I thought schooling was just so stupid because they're not teaching your kids anything anyway. You know, what is your kid learning? You know, your kid starts learning the day they graduate high school and they get a job and they start living for themselves. That's the day they start learning. It's hilarious. They want to teach your kids geometry. When do you use geometry? They want to teach you trigonometry, algebra. When do you use those in your life? How much of your life is spent wasted in those stupid classrooms? Seriously. I'm keeping my guns. Thanks, guys. Crystal, you're welcome. Remember what my friend Bill always told me. You know, you can have a gun and you can hold it illegally, and then when you need it, you can have it, and you can go to jail for a year for being in the legal possession of a gun, and in a year's time, when you get out of jail, you'll still be alive. Instead of being dead because you didn't have something to protect yourself. He's told that to me years ago. Like 25 years ago, my buddy Bill told me that. I'll never forget it. I never forgot it. And it's a warning about what our government is capable of doing. And there's plenty of people, there's plenty of American citizens who are sitting in prison who are dead because the federal government illegally went into their homes or killed them. Plenty of examples. And I don't need a single example to know that power corrupts, the government has the power, and they couldn't give a shit about me. I just want to know how to keep my kids safe. Oh, Crystal, I know. It's tough. It is tough. And I sympathize with you. I don't know what to tell you. You know, there's sometimes in life, you know, there isn't just like a perfect answer for everything. Sometimes you just got to play it by ear and just hope that everything works out okay. You know, this is one of those times, man. I can't tell you that, you know, what the solution is to this problem. I can offer you things that I think might help. But, you know, when I went to school, Crystal, I lived in a nice area. And our school had a police officer. He was there every day. We all knew him. He had a gun. He had his cruiser. And he was there every day. We didn't have any problems there. We never had a school shooting or anything like that. They could increase that. You know, people could get more guards and things like that might help. we could be more vigilant about when somebody is on social media talking crazy. You know, absolutely. You know, some of you people will say the craziest shit on social media. And, you know, all social media will do is they'll block your account, but they won't tell the authorities that you threatened this or whatever. They don't care. It's not their job and they don't care. Monitoring your thoughts isn't their job, even though it turns out that that's what they end up doing a lot of times. We have to monitor each other's thoughts, just like when, you know, you're on a street corner and you hear somebody screaming about it's going to be the end of the world, he's going to do it. You know, you might want to, you know, call the men in the white suits to come pick that dude up. Same thing on social media. Some dude standing on a street corner acting like he's going to, you know, bring the planet down. It might be a good idea to let someone know, an authority figure, or something like that. But, you know, these social media, what, Mark Zuckerberg is the world's police officer? Are you kidding me? Elon Musk wants to be the world's police officer? Are you kidding me? He wants Donald Trump to start World War III on social media. He thinks that's fine. You know, look who we're asking to rule us. Look who we're asking to set rules for us. Look who you're asking to lord over us. Thank you, Crystal. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. I appreciate you. You're saying nice things about me. Thank you. Let's smoke a bong hit, Crystal. What do you say? Let's take it down a notch. We're going to take it down a notch with a bong rip. My mother's walking out right now. I'm just going to say goodbye to her really fast. You leaving? Are you leaving? Bye, I love you. Okay, cheers. Okay. Cheers, guys. I always do. I always stay out of the girls' way. It's Cleaning Crew Thursday, everybody. Let's see what sort of the selection we're given today. Cheers. I thought Marie left. Let's play on the saxophone. Cheers to better days. Dami. Cheers, Megsy. Thank you, Crystal. Yeah, I am lucky. Cheers, Nick. Slow motion smoke rings. That's that true black. It instantly hits you in the brain. It slows everything down. It's like you can just feel the gears going zzz, slowing down. Really slow. Oh, there's Marie. Comes the cleaning crew. Let's see who we got here. Hello. Not my favorites. She's not bad. The third one's not bad. Damn, Oklahoma joined the conversation. Someone lit up a hospital. Yeah, I know. What's up, Sean? We already talked about that on the last show. That was the title of the last show. It was that mass shooting happened already. The one that I was wondering when's the next one going to be. You know, what I actually said was, that's not the way I worded it. It's the way I was thinking it in my brain, but it came out differently. What I said was, how long will it be before we forget this mass shooting like we forgot the one before it and the one before it? That's what I said. What I meant to say, what was going on inside my brain was, when's the next one going to happen? And I just didn't say the words out loud, and I thought I did, but that's okay. That's what I was thinking. I was like, when's the next shooting going to happen that's going to make us forget about the last one? Oh, that's okay, Sean. I'll catch you up, bro. I'll grab you by the fin and pull you along the shoreline. Let's troll for seals, bro, together. Trolling for seals together. So anyway, Marjorie Taylor Greene is being accused here of predicting straight people will soon be extinct. And I just want you guys to see how hyperbolic this is and stupid this is. Oh, it's not the video. Never mind. It's a picture of the video. It's not the video. Someone just took a screenshot of it. I hate that shit. No Miki Kantz is running for New York State Senate. Huh. She's a shit lib of the highest order. So it would figure, you know, you don't say a shit lib running for office? Huh. Who'd have thunk it? We're just having fun. Rogan's having fun. Oh, you don't say it. Shit lib running for office? Who'd have thunk it? Oh, look, a shit lib running for fucking political power, huh? Never saw that one coming. Oh, Indie News Network says, of course you would, to Ro Khanna, who says, I'm backing Naomi Kantz. Indie News Network says, of course you would. Freaking love it. Ro Khanna, Reef Breland, who I don't like, put up a really good, it's Jimmy Dore just laughing one. Ah! That's pretty good, actually. Of course you're backing NATO Const, Nucho Libre said. These are great. I'm going to bring these up. These are very enjoyable. You guys can enjoy them with me while I go through them. I don't know where to click on these stupid things. This guy, Frank Analysis just says, ha 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 ha. Oh look, you're unable to view this tweet because this account owner limits who can view their tweets. I'm blocked from somebody. Somebody's got me blocked. It's funny. Alright, this is just a grift and everyone knows it. Running for office has become a racket when you're in one of the two war corporate parties. You'll lose, but you really just want an MSNBC contract like Crystal Ball when she ran in Delaware. This is interesting, right? It's well said. I don't think I could have said it better. See, now this is where Reef is getting himself into trouble here. I've been there, done that. He's basically just copying my... I've always called her that. You know, so he's just riding my dick right now. So, okay. You're welcome, Reef. You're welcome. I said it first. What she's doing is awful, but it's inappropriate to use misogynistic language to talk about it. So he gets hit for being a misogynist, and I fucking love it. Oh, you suddenly want to use that word, bro? Best of luck to you. There's finesse, man. It takes a little skill. When they say progressive, they really mean neoliberal. Oh, you don't say a shit lib running for office? Who'd have thunk it? That was the one I just posted. Of course you are. You're both neoliberal tools. Why wouldn't you? That's a great tweet, man. I gotta, not only am I liking and retweeting, man, I'm following this person. Oh, they follow me already. Dem Exit Hard already follows me. I'm gonna follow them back. Wow, that's cool as shit. Joe Biden would be most authentic candidate for president. Leftist news. No Miki Kantz, 2015. Joe Biden would be the most authentic candidate for president. That was No Miki said that. That's funny, isn't it? most authentic. They are exposing her for exactly who she is, bro. Nomiki Konst once accused Katie Halpern of being a Russian asset. Is it Katie Halper? I forgot her name. Because she didn't want to censor Michael Moore's Planet of the Humans movie. She accused Katie Katie, I forgot her name, isn't that funny? Of being a Russian asset. Never ask a woman her age, a man his salary, or know Mickey Konst who else is running for SD59. I don't get it. You know, sometimes the funniest jokes are the ones that the ones that go right over my head because they go right over my head. That's funny. Of course you are. Someone else said, of course you are. Oh, of course you are. I want to see, what's his name? Willy Wonka meme. Of course you are. Yo, this is really lame and bizarre to be supporting. Both garbage, someone said. Here they are. At what point is Congress going to look into these paid propagandists here to disrupt the left and push fascist conspiracies? Some of the funding has shown up on tax returns being funneled through journalism awards by sadists. These guys are toxic and spreading disinfo. That was no Miki. In response to what Rokana said, this is what Rose said. The far left's refusal to condemn the immoral and illegal Putin invasion is appalling. It is a nihilistic relativism. I don't know what that means. I stand by my words in this exchange and reject Max Blumenthal and RT talking points where he's a contributor. I have a human rights progressive approach to FP. To FP. I don't know what FP is. The far left's refusal to condemn the immoral and illegal Putin invasion. I just wonder, did Rokana condemn the immoral and illegal bombing of 14,000 ethnic Russians in Donbass region? Oh, we're mentioning it again. Yes, we are, on another show. There you go. I may have forgot to mention it last time. These are fantastic tweets. Okay, Breonna Taylor's apartment walls matter. This is somebody that I follow a lot. He's actually, I think he's come on the show before. Wow, my warmongering dude. You never fail to disappoint. Wow, my warmongering dude. He's one of the only people I know on Twitter that has an animated avatar. He says he got grandfathered in. He's been on Twitter forever. No surprise that a pro-Ukraine Nazi warmonger like yourself supports NATO, no Miki. Are you guys getting it now? You guys starting to get it? You're starting to realize that I'm not the only one who feels this way, right? When you read a thread like this. You're like, dude, Nay's not the only one that sees that situation for exactly what it is. There's a whole world of people out there on Twitter that understand it too. All of these people are getting it, man. You know? You guys could be on there interacting with those people. me put that rabid dog of an asshole down. If somehow Sean still figures out a way, Sean figures out some way to come in my live chat and praise pigs. Hey, Sean, do me a favor. Stop. Okay? Stop. No more pig praising on my chat. God, you had to do it. Nay, on the popcorn shortage, it was because they ran out of what to seal the box? It was on the news that way. Oh, they ran out of glue to seal the box for popcorn. So popcorn price is up. Is it up horribly much, or can you not afford popcorn anymore, or is it like crazy prices? Let me know. No more pig praising. Thank you, Sean. Sean also says, NATO is a threat to the whole world. All it takes is one asshole to push the red button and we're all... Yeah, NATO's bullshit. Anyway, let's keep reading through some of these tweets. These are really good. You are probably the fakest progressive out of all the fake Democrats. Dude, I could have written any one of these tweets. I love all of them. They're fucking fantastic. Oh, Sun Wanika says, progressive. Dirtbag leftist says, the squad's a fucking joke. The coveted and somewhat famous Ro Khanna endorsement isn't all you think it is. Hilarious. 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 Holy shit. Holy shit. Hilarious. Is she a powerful voice for progressive causes, or is she a Democrat? We've already seen that it's impossible to be both. If Ro Khanna was given permission to endorse Nomiki Konst, that means Nomiki Konst will be obedient to her corporate donors. Nobody who wants to improve the conditions of poor, working, and marginalized people should vote for her. The pattern is obvious at this point. Wow, dude. Joe Donito, that's heavy and deep and well said. You know, I like that he went into it a little bit. Listen to that. If Ro Khanna was given permission to endorse Nomiki, that means she'll be obedient to her corporate donors. You understand how that those correlate, for sure. Nobody who wants to improve the conditions of poor, working, and marginalized people should vote for her. The pattern is obvious at this point. It's fantastic. Joe Donito. Dude, some really well-written and unrecognized tweets. People aren't seeing these, or they're not reading them. This should be your last tweet on this subject if you want DSA or WFP members to ever take you seriously again. Can you believe this, man? 37 minutes ago. Don't tell me what you value. Show me your budget and I'll tell you what you value, says Joe Biden. That's a quote from him. He quoted Joe Biden on his own. What a fucking... Joe Biden is such a piece of shit. Show me your budget and I'll show you what you value. What? Fucking asshole, man. Oh, Keith McHenry says, now I know who not to back because I'm progressive. Dude, I'm following all these people. This is making so much sense. All these people are paying attention. How could you endorse her when she supported regime change in Libya? A reason not to vote for either of you. All that we love is being killed. Jamie N., this is deeply disturbing. These are all of these tweets are perfect. This is how intelligent this group of people is. That all of their tweets make so much sense. All the people who see Nomiki for what she is, all the people who see Ro Khanna for what he is, those people are super intelligent and funny and witty, and for some reason they're really good at composing tweets. I'm impressed. Redwood Girl. Ooh, thanks for the tag. There's some weird full court press happening here. And then June Yu says, that reaffirms my opinion. Yup, Redwood Girl. There's a man who really understands style over substance. They're working in teams. Seth Pollock says, we're good, thanks. Person is agreeing with what was said above him. Against Nomiki, fuck yes. Of course, Ro Khanna is backing NATO Nomiki. Empire of Lies. This is really going over like a lead balloon. Nice job. Sonny Saturn just says, bruh. Matt says, boo. And once again, Kristen Gonzalez is running against Nomiki. So there's the alternative right there. And look at all the people. This is like the third or fourth time this has popped up. These are people giving money to her because of Ro Khanna's tweet. People are going over and giving her money. They're finding out who she is, and they're going and donating to Nomiki's opponent. That's hilarious. That'd be a funny tweet right there. So, Ro, because of your tweet, a whole bunch of people are discovering Kristen Gonzalez. Well, does she not have a Twitter? Why isn't she tagged in this? Kristen Gonzalez. So, because of your awesome tweet, a whole bunch of people are learning about Gonzalez, right? Gonzalez, and donating to Const's opponent. Great job. And let's give him one of my favorite emotes of all time. So, comma, because of your awesome tweet, a whole bunch of people are learning about Gonzalez and donating to Constipone. Great job. Konst. Did I spell Gonzalez right? I don't even know. That's kind of important. Did I spell Gonzalez's name right? I didn't have an at there, so I didn't. Whatever. I hope I got it right. So because of your awesome tweet. All I see are people that don't support No Miki responding to that tweet. Isn't that hilarious? I wonder if it's been ratioed already. It's got 564 likes. .564. I guess not. How old is the tweet, dude? More people need to see this shit. You know, this should be sent to Jimmy Dore. This should be retweeted to Lee Camp. This should be retweeted to everybody. So let's retweet this. How old is this? 12:37 a.m. June 2nd. So it's old. No, it's today. Today is June 2nd. 12:37 a.m. So it was 8 hours ago. I'll at my shit at Jimmy Dore. At Ron Placone. At Lee Camp. Hey, Zena. At Graham Elwood. Who else am I going to send this to? Jimmy, Ron, Lee, Graham. I'm leaving somebody out. Oh, Jackson. Jackson Hinkle. Maybe we'll send it to Rome again, man, because he's the one that hooked us up. Unholy Rome. Who else should we send this to? At Joy. Send it to Joy. Friends of the show. Uh-oh.